Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Despite of President William Samoei Ruto spending his resources to implement the housing bill levy, that seems that some of the UDA party members have neglected the president. As yesterday was rough, according to Wamuchomba and other MPs who disagreed on this housing bill. Ladies and gentlemen, UDA MPs seems to have dumped Ruto, as the total MPs in the parliament were 348 roughly, but only 248 turns out and 199 voted for this bill. It means that only 131 UDA MPs were impressed with this issue of financial bill. And what has shocked me is that the other side of opposition, the one who proposed this, were the rejected one. For instance, Carol Omondi was the only person in the parliament to access and allow this bill to be passed, as Jalango and the rest kept quiet. You may not understand what is the main aim of the president allowing this housing bill, and this has indicated several news across the country, where Kenyans are now still lamenting and asking themselves, for how long will they wait for the democracy? Because so many Kenyans are now seems to be distressed on this housing bill move. Today's analysis, we want to ask ourselves what might be the main aim of this housing bill, because where will the youth go after completing the houses? Those are the critical questions we ought to ask ourselves.
Ilikuwa imetusumbua ya uchumi. Sisi tumejifunza kutoka muungwana anatoka hapa Nyeri, anaitwa Mwai Kibaki. Yeye ndiye alituambia nchi haijengwi na madeni, nchi inajengwa na kodi. Hivyo ndio Kibaki alituambia. Nyinyi mnanielewa? Mnataka tuendelee hiyo barabara ama mnataka tuende Kenya yetu ipigwe mnada? Tumeelewana?
Sisi tumetoka mambo ya ukabila na hatutaki mtu kusema tuunde ati chama yetu hapa Mount Kenya. Chama ya UDA mimi ndio naibu wapate leader. Na sisi watu ya mlima, shareholding yetu katika chama ya UDA is the largest, and that is our party under the President William Ruto. Tumekubaliana? Kwa hivyo sisi tutakaa kwa hiyo chama nyuma ya huyu rais, tupelekane na yeye vizuri, tumsaidie, tumuombee ndio afaulu.
You've listened to the president speaking with a demand on the housing bill. By that time, he was telling the MPs not to abandon him, but to allow him to pass this housing bill with any means of resources, according to my observation. The reason why I brought this on the table is that this housing bill seems to be a nightmare as you are speaking to Kenya Kwanza. And many Kenyans ask themselves several questions, that this housing bill, what has it brought to the table when it's come to the real reality on the issue of high life or life confusion, where Kenyans are now confused because our economy is sinking downwards. Before I do more research on this or information on this analysis of today, if this might be your first time watching me at Zone Kenya TV YouTube channel, I request you just take a 1 second and click the subscription button and subscribe to our channel. After you subscribe, like the videos, share, watch and give us your opinion. And to the members, I want to appreciate you so much, because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as at now. Thank you very much, and continue with the same spirit. Let's proceed. Okia Mtata led this at the High Court, and court suspended the housing bill, if you can recall. But the force which is now coming back on this housing bill move is a reflection on the president's aim, what he has for Kenyans. Because youth will go and work, which is true. It is going to create job opportunity. Under some months, it is somehow contract. For instance, when we pick county like Meru, that president is implementing this. Youth will go and work in Meru. Then after that, what next? Are they going to eat houses? This is a clear indication, because someone is being paid, for instance, 500 to 700, 800 in a day. Hapa pia kuna lunch, ukumbuke hiyo. Maybe unalipa rent pia, unalipa fare pia. So it is going to be hectic, because even economy is unwanting. So these are the challenges we are finding out. After that again, the big question, are these people going to be taxed? What of those who are working? Because right now, ukiwa umeajiriwa, lazima ukatwe hiyo housing levy. Better than ule mwenye anafanya kazi yake kama umejiajiri. So these are the challenges we are finding. And that is why court suspended this move. Because court had seen it is somehow illegal and is tormenting Kenyans, and it is not going to be allowed as we expect. Ladies and gentlemen, what can you say on this move as MPs whom Ruto were expecting turn against him? The big question, how will Kimani Ichung'wah survive to ensure that this bill is passed? And after it has been passed, what of the Supreme Court? What is their implementation? Because I was just in social media at noontime and I saw CJ Martha Koome briefing. On her briefing, she came out with this housing bill, and she was somehow regretting and condemning the action. Actually, she called for MPs to obey orders and obey constitution. This is also another difficulties or hurdles rising up in Ruto's administration. But what is it? What is his main agenda? On this housing bill. His main agenda, let's speak the truth, is a bit imposing tax. That is what is silence on this move. Today in the morning also, I did the analysis on the Azimio MPs walked out in the parliament because there was disagreement on this housing bill. Now we are seeing even the UDA MPs are neglecting him because this is not good in the society or in our country, Kenya. It was good if you don't impose tax, and that is whatever the MPs are saying. The reason why they are saying this is because this seems to be harmful for Kenyans, as right now no one is having money in the pocket. It has been drained due to government heavy taxation which they implement to Kenyans who have been employed. And this also create political differences and also making industries in the country not to work efficiently as we expect, because our country is aiming for Vision 2030. I don't know what will happen in those years when we will reach, in God's grace. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of our analysis. Meanwhile, drop your opinion at the comment section below as you give us your take. Bye bye, as you hope to meet on another political discussion.